Hello, welcome all. We are waiting just a few seconds so anybody can join us. We are a lot of participants, so that's nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's start. We are a lot, so we are ready to start. Hello, ladies. Hope you are doing fine and you're having a wonderful day today. Welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. We are really excited to have this session with us. And also, I'm very happy to see a lot of you from a lot of countries and different backgrounds in this session. My name is Georgia. If you don't know me yet, I'm the Gender and Communication Lead of WiN Global. And I'm here also with my team, with my teammate Steffi, that is over there. We work in the Gender and Communications team, and we are always here to support you. In this session, I'm going to be the moderator. So I'm here to talk about this amazing topic that is the WiN Global Group of Expertise. We are introducing a new era of collaboration and impact. And in this session, we are going to share some exciting news that we have been preparing for you. And we are going to talk about how our group of expertise are evolving and what's going to be next. So just to mention at the beginning that if you have any questions, you can use the question box that you have there, the Q&A box, to make your questions. And at the end of the session, we will have some minutes to answer all of your questions. So you can leave your questions there, and we are going to review it after. Okay? So let's begin if you think that is okay. So just to officially open this session, it's my pleasure to welcome to Melina Belinko, our WiN Global President, for welcome remarks. Melina?
Thank you very much, Georgia, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone joining us from different parts of the world. It is truly a pleasure to welcome you to this very special webinar where we officially relaunch the WiN Global Groups of Expertise. So today marks not just a relaunch, but the opening of a powerful new chapter for collaboration, innovation, inclusion, and knowledge sharing across our global network. As you know, at WiN Global, we firmly believe that our greatest strength lies not only in what we do, but how we do it. Our commitment to collective leadership, sustainability, inclusion, diversity is not aspirational. It is practical. And these values are the lighthouses that guide our actions internally and also shape how we engage with partners, sponsors, supporters, and the whole society. This relaunch reflects that conviction. So the WiN Global Groups of Expertise promote the vast experience and knowledge of our membership across strategic areas of the nuclear sector with the support of key partners. So beyond technical excellence, their purpose is clear: to raise the voice of women, positioning women as main characters in technical and strategic discussions, and as active participants in decision-making processes. This is about visibility, influence, and leadership. Before looking ahead, for me, it is essential to pause and also acknowledge the journey that brought us here. The group of expertise are the result of a thoughtful and evolving, as Georgia mentioned, evolving process. One that involved design, implementation, reflection, and continuous improvement. So each stage brought learning, lessons learned, and valuable contribution from many, many individuals, volunteers, every idea shared, every challenge addressed, and every adjustment made has strengthen what we are relaunching today. We say a new era. A new era is not a break with the past, but a collective awakening, one that honors memory while also opening new possibilities. So this relaunch is not about starting over, but about building forward with purpose, with intention. This journey has also highlighted the importance of strong internal coordination and truly interdisciplinary work. When diverse perspectives, disciplines, and generations come together, with a shared purpose, the result is always richer and more impactful. So the groups of expertise are a concrete expression of that belief. And in this context, I would like to sincerely recognize the role of Eva, our technical leader. Eva is responsible for the supervision and coordination of the groups of expertise, ensuring the technical integrity and quality of our actions. She works, of course, closely with the group leaders to coordinate activities, identify education needs, foster technical skills, and support the organization of events like this one and publications. Equally important, Eva liaises also with our gender communication leader and digital communication leader and the whole communication team to ensure that a gender perspective is considered in all actions and that our visual identity and messaging are inclusive, accessible, and coherent. I would also like to warmly acknowledge those who are newly joining or rejoining the groups of expertise. Your fresh ideas, your flexibility and openness to build upon an existing trajectory are deeply valued. Experience and innovation are, of course, complementary. What has already been achieved is a strong foundation, and your contributions add new energy and perspectives. As said, this relaunch marks a new era. And as you may have heard, as the Argentine singer Mercedes Sosa so beautifully reminded us, cambia, todo cambia. So change, a new era reminds us that change is constant, but it is our responsibility to guide it with purpose. And at the same time, I would like to highlight some words of the Mexican writer Elena Poniatowska. She teaches us, la memoria es una forma de justicia. So in a new era, honoring what has been built is also an act of justice, recognizing the work, the commitment, and leadership of those who came before us is not only respectful, it is essential for sustainable progress. So, last but not least, what does the groups truly represent? They are platforms to put our mission into action in a more consistent, structured, and powerful way. They allow us to align efforts, amplify impact, and speak with clarity and coherence. They focus on professional development through knowledge sharing, not knowledge transfer. Knowledge exchange is always a two-way, win-win process, regardless where you are in your career. And I would also like to mention that inclusion remains at the heart of our work. We are intentionally reflecting on our audiences, the language we use, and even the names of our groups, especially for those who may be completely new to the nuclear and broader energy sector. And I want to recognize again the leadership of our communication whose work ensures that our groups are understandable, welcoming, and truly inclusive. These groups are open, safe spaces to innovate, co-create opportunities, and contribute. Finally, I want to underline the importance of working with partners. Collaboration has been part of WiN Global's DNA since its creation, so each group of expertise engages with partners and organizations that support activities in meaningful ways. These partnerships expand our reach and strengthen our collective impact. And in this spirit, I would like to mention a recent initiative with women in renewable energy, WIRE, where I had the honor of participating in their Spotlight series, which was announced just yesterday. I warmly invite you to read it. As was so powerfully captured there by Loretta Pearce, the future of energy depends as much on people and purpose as it does on technology and policy. This is the transformative vision that our groups of expertise ultimately promote, one that champions inclusion, inspires collaboration, and ensures that women's voices are not only heard, but influenced. So today we are not simply relaunching groups of expertise. We are reaffirming a way of working, a way of leading, a way of shaping the future of the energy sector. And the WiN Global Groups of Expertise, again, are spaces where experience meets curiosity, where knowledge is shared, not transferred, and where every person, regardless of career stage, background, or geography, can contribute, lead, and grow. This is what a new era looks like at WiN Global. Collective, inclusive, technically rigorous, and deeply human. Thank you for being part of this milestone moment, and welcome to this new chapter. And I am thrilled now to give the floor to our technical leader, Eva. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody from Vienna. Thank you very much, Melina, for your kind and inspiring introduction. I would like to welcome all participants and thank you for this great interest in our groups of expertise. I hope you will get all the information you need out of this meeting. And before I start, I would like to say a big thank you to our communications team, which has supported the implementation of this webinar. So, what are the groups of expertise? What is our vision and why is this important for WiN Global? You know, within WiN Global, we have so many gifted people who are experts or starting experts in the many diverse nuclear fields that are offered in through the implementation of nuclear sciences and technologies. The purpose of our groups is to join all these forces available within WiN Global to create and maintain a pool of recognized experts in particular subject areas. Also to make this expertise available within WiN Global, anybody who needs to a certain advice in a certain technical area or non-technical area where a group exists can tap into this expertise. And I don't know about you, but I've been to very many events where panels consisted mainly of male experts. And I was told, so where are the women, or at least we should have some female representatives. And I was told that they don't know where those experts are. So here they are in our WiN Global community. And one of the purposes of our groups is to connect our experts with all those who are seeking this expertise, no matter the gender, but also to fill those panels also with female expertise. Next slide, please. So how are we doing this? Well, as Melina said during her introduction, our groups have existed for some time and the groups continue to grow. We have been conducting activities
within our groups of expertise. And we plan to do that in the future as well, and to make these activities available to all WiN Global members. And we also open our events not just to our members, but also beyond. Many times, unless it's something very internal, anybody can participate in our webinars and improve their knowledge about certain subject areas. So very important, this knowledge sharing and availability of our group events. We also have a YouTube channel where our events are being recorded. So maybe Georgia can say a little bit more about this YouTube channel where you can look at all the recordings of our past events. And most importantly, we want to spread the technical knowledge amongst our members, but not only technical, but not because not all groups are technical, but they comprise important subjects that are relevant for the nuclear field, like, for example, nuclear law or financing. Next slide, please. Most importantly, I want to stress that we are not just for already established experts, but we want to reach out to all those emerging experts available within the WiN community, because we all started somewhere sometimes. And just by joining one of those groups that fits into your subject area, it will help you to advance your knowledge and to be the membership, the members and the leaders of the teams will help you to develop your expertise and to eventually become expert as well. Next slide. And why is this important? As we all know, there's a major change of generations in the nuclear industry, which has been happening for a while now. On the other hand, the nuclear new build is expanding fast. There are many new reactor types, small modular reactors, AI that can be used in the nuclear industry, additive manufacturing, etc. We try to capture all these new developments within our groups and make them available for you. And we strongly believe that it is really crucial to have this relevant knowledge for future workforce development, because a huge nuclear workforce will be needed once all those nuclear projects come online, and even before that. Next slide. So, what is the structure of our groups? Currently, we have 14 groups that are covering the most important nuclear subject areas. And here I would like to mention that following up on last year's WiN Global Conference in London, 4 new groups got established or are under establishment. So that was a real big boost to our groups. And we will hear more about who those new groups are, and their leaders will say a few words. So we have a leader of each group, then we have 1, 2, 3 co-leaders, and we also have partner organizations that support our activities. These partner organizations, they don't have any legal obligation for supporting us, and they are not getting any profit out of their support. It's more like they help us to organize events, or if they have facilities, they can offer those facilities to us, or they can identify speakers, etc. This type of support. Next slide, please. So what are the advantages of joining a group? First of all, membership is open to all WiN Global members. So you need to become a WiN Global member if you are not yet a member in order to be able to join one of the groups. We don't ask for any fees, so membership is free of charge. And you can count on a big support network of both from within the membership of the groups and also from the larger WiN Global members. In case you need anything, more experienced members can mentor you, can help you advance in your career, etc., etc. And next slide. I put up disadvantages. Actually, I could not think of anyone. If any one of you can, please put it in the Q&A, but I could not think of any disadvantages, so it's a complete win-win situation. So, without further ado, let me hand over to Georgia, who will who will introduce to you the rationale for the rebranding and who will also guide us through the remainder of this webinar.
Thank you, Eva. And also thank you, Melina, for the inspiring words. So, as you two said before, yes, the group of expertise are a real asset and an achievement for WiN Global. So, why did we decide to rebrand the group of expertise, right? So I can speak for myself as a new member of this nuclear community that when I recently joined Women in Nuclear, I keep hearing terms like Winley, Winnie, Winnexy, and I was completely clueless of what does this mean, right? So I think that it's common that we say that when it's more difficult to say things we think is more important, right? This is a bias that we have. So we were talking with our colleagues, and it was a difficult to understand the focus and the purpose of each group at a first glance with these kind of names. So we were thinking maybe this is a challenge to, as Melina said, can attract new members and people that are not like that into the WiN Global community to be part of. So we take that into account and we propose a solution. So the first solution was, okay, why we can make a rebrand to make a more accessible, inclusive, and intuitive graphic and narrative identity of this WiN Global group of expertise. Just to make it simple, just to make it friendlier to the new generation that want to be part of, or just people that are not used to be part of these kind of networks, right? So as you can see, this was easy. We select keywords that are easy to understand. So I can know if I saw Willow, I can know what it's about at a glance, right? That is the same with finance, with medicine. So this was like a key change. There is a small change, but it can be really beneficial for all of the groups and also for new generation as me that are now being part of the nuclear community. And where are the benefits of all of this? So as you can see, I think, and as Melina mentioned, this is a new era, and we want all this new era have this vision of being accessible, of being friendly, being inclusive for all of us. So that is the key benefits that we are taking into account. Also, we are going to have a stronger ability to attract new talents for our group of expertise. As Eva mentioned, this is not only for experts. We only want to attract people or women that are starting the path to become experts to this group, right? So we are going to have also a clear understanding of the topics we cover, not just to the people who wants to be part of the group, but also for you to refer the group for other experts that you may know. Also, this will allow us to have more engagement in our communication, in our social networks, in our website, because maybe it was difficult to understand the communication regarding the groups. So we think this will improve engagement in our social media channels. And also, this is not only about the naming. The name is, I think, is a really important part. The rebranding is a really important part. But we are also going through this new era with more efficient operations, thanks to shared tools that we, as the communication team, are going to be developing to you so you can have more accessibility to templates, to guidelines for using the branding, support for your events, and a real connection and communication with the communication team to support you and so you can excel in your events. So now let's go to the fun part of this event. We are going to be presenting each of the groups. So the leader is going to introduce what is this group about and who can be part of the group. Okay, so we are going to start with Eva again. Eva, please, the floor is yours.
Okay, so it's me again. I'm not only the technical leader of WiN Global, but also the leader of WiN for Peace. As you may all know, the use of nuclear energy did not start peacefully, but nuclear technology was first used for military purposes. Of course, we all want to use nuclear energy for peaceful purposes only. So, how is that happening? There's a whole framework that ensures that nuclear energy is only used for peaceful purposes based on the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, which has subsets related to non-proliferation, safeguards, export control, and disarmament. And these are the 4 subject areas covered by my group. So we currently have members, more than 30 members from all continents who are either safeguards experts or who work for regulators or who are export control specialists or a combination of these, or even nuclear policy experts. And we conduct regular webinars on different subject areas about once every month, or let's say 10 times per year. Anybody is welcome to join those webinars if you want to improve your knowledge or learn the most recent developments in certain subject areas. We also have a joint webinar with our sister group, WiN Innovation, which maybe Zhao Hong will cover, so I will not say too much about it. Anyway, if you want to join WiN for Peace and you are interested in the framework that ensures the peaceful uses of nuclear energy, please come to our website, click on the button Join WiN for Peace, and you will be most welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eva. Now we're going with Kimberly from Women in Nuclear Law.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kimberly Sexton Nick, and I am the leader of Women in Nuclear Law under WiN. WiN Law was founded in March of 2023 with the partnership of the OECD Nuclear Energy Agency, which serves as the secretariat. Our mission is to promote and strengthen the involvement of women in nuclear law by attracting, retaining, and promoting current and future talents in what I consider to be a very interesting and unique field, and to enhance the attractiveness of nuclear law as an exciting and dynamic practice area. Our objective is to create a multidisciplinary group of nuclear law experts within the membership of WiN Global and to integrate nuclear lawyers into the fabric of WiN Global. To do this, we meet regularly as a multidisciplinary group of experts from different organizations, companies, countries, fields, and backgrounds to exchange information and discuss news, trends, and gender issues, particularly obviously related to nuclear law. We want to launch initiatives, particularly related to mentoring, to give visibility to potential career options to professional women working in nuclear law. And we want to promote gender-balanced webinars, workshops, panel discussions, and other events in nuclear law, and also to participate in conferences. We're managed by an amazing leadership team that's composed of 17 nuclear law experts who are responsible for overseeing our overall framework and policies and developing our biennial program of work. We have 5 different committees that are formed within the general membership as focused subgroups committed to completing our program of work. Each committee is led by 2 chairs from our leadership team, and our committees are mentoring, training and webinars, networking and events, membership recruitment and outreach, and website and social media. We've had career connections. We have had nuclear law webinars. We have so much more exciting things to come in the year ahead. We have over 110 people signed up to participate in WiN Law. Our membership is open to any member of WiN Global who has an interest in nuclear law and wants to participate. And I'm truly hopeful to see as many of you who think nuclear law is just as fun and exciting as me come and participate in it, join our leadership teams, work with our committees. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Kimberly. Awesome. Now we are going to Women in Nuclear R&D with Keiko.
Yes, thank you. My name is Keiko Chitose, and it's a pleasure to introduce the WiN Research and Development, WiN R&D, a community dedicated to advancing the safe, efficient, and reliable use of nuclear energy. As many of you know, global demand for nuclear power continues to grow. With this rise comes an important need to address the increasingly complex safety and technological challenges. Emerging technologies and new applications of nuclear energy require rigorous R&D efforts that rely on strong infrastructure and the skilled professionals who support it. WiN R&D is a multidisciplinary group of women working across the full spectrum of nuclear research and development. We recognize that nuclear R&D capabilities, whether they involve experimental facilities, analytical laboratories, simulation platforms, or technological demonstration environments, are essential to ensure nuclear safety and enabling innovation. Yet these capabilities face many challenges, including aging infrastructure, the need of effective knowledge transfer, and the growing demand for diverse technical expertise. Our mission is simple but very powerful: to bring together women working in nuclear R&D to support one another and to share best practices across technical fields, whether in experiment planning, computational modeling, instrumentation development, or specialized technical support. Collaboration strengthens our collective capability. So by exchanging knowledge across institutes, we can achieve more innovative and impactful R&D outcomes. WiN R&D, known as WinXC before, was officially approved at the WiN Global Conference in Egypt in 2023, supported by the CEA and the IAEA, and served as a professional network dedicated to empowering women engaged in nuclear installations. And we are now expanding our scope, partnerships worldwide, and actively seeking organizations and individuals who share our commitment to reinforcing the R&D background of the nuclear sectors. To achieve our goals, we welcome members with a broad range of expertise, those engaged in nuclear experiments, modeling and simulation, material research, radiation measurement, safety assessment, system design, technology development, and many other R&D roles. We are also looking for individuals who are passionate about contribution to nuclear safety, open to sharing their knowledge, and motivated to support and inspire the next generation of professionals. Our objectives reflect this vision, and we will organize webinars, workshops, and panel discussion on a variety of technical topics. To summarize, WiN R&D exists to strengthen the future of nuclear safety and innovation by supporting the people who make nuclear R&D possible. Empowering women in these technical roles is essential for the resilience and progress of the nuclear industry. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Excellent. Okay, now we are going forward with Women in Nuclear Innovation. Xiaobang.
Thank you very much, Georgia. WiN Innovation is a group by the innovation lovers for the innovation lovers. WiN Innovation was launched in September 2021, and the framework of the partnership between WiN Global and the WNA with DG Summer as its godmother. The mission of WiN Innovation is to promote innovation in nuclear, for which women have a key role. Confucius said once, when three people work together, there must be one who can be my teacher. For every WiN Innovation member, WiN Innovation is more than just a group. It's a community of volunteers that united us. Together, we engage in a collaborative learning journey, drawing knowledge and sharing experiences from one another. A snapshot of 2025 reviews the thematic focus of WiN innovation. We brought a hybrid lecture to universities. We provide webinars for early career nuclear professionals, especially in Africa. We continue the knowledge and experiences sharing among WiN innovation members and with other group of expertise, for example, WiN for Peace, and our partners as well as collaborators. We participated in our partners' activities through the year, for example, the RAEA ISOP. WiN Innovation members come from around the world, including Asia, Europe, Latin America, North and South America, from research institute, university, utility service company, association, etc. If you are a WiN Global member, if you are an innovation lover, we are excited to welcome you and can't wait to see the great things you will accomplish with the team. We conduct an annual renewal survey where the choice to continue is always yours. WiN Innovation is young, very young, but we have our greatest asset. That is the deep expertise of our members.
Thank you so much, Xiao.
Not yet, sorry. Driving this young group forward. The combination of life and intelligence powered by energy is defying our modern civilization. And WiN Innovation is thrilled to establish and grow its endeavors in the future with clean, virtually limitless power through the peaceful use of nuclear technology. Thank you very much, dear Georgia. I'm now giving back the microphone to you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Son. And now we are going to Women in Nuclear Safety with their leader, Khadija.
Thank you very much, Georgia. So, hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to briefly share with you the evaluation of WinPre toward a new and broader initiative, Women in Nuclear Safety. So, WinPre was created in 2021 with the clear purpose to strengthen the involvement and the visibility of women in emergency preparedness and response in nuclear and radiological emergency. Over the past years, WinPre has built a strong international network, promoted role models, and demonstrated that women play a key role in managing nuclear and radiological risk. Today, however, both our experience and the evolving needs of the nuclear sectors call for broader vision. This way, WinPre is evaluating into WiN Safety, an international professional initiative dedicated to strengthening nuclear and radiological safety through the active engagement and leadership of women experts. WiN Safety is not a break of WinPre, it's natural and strategic extension. While WinPre focuses primarily on preparedness and response, WiN Safety expands the scope to cover the full safety continuum, from prevention to preparedness, from response to recovery, and from technical safety to leadership and governance. WiN Safety brings together women specialists from regulatory authority, technical support organization, research institution, emergency response agencies, and the nuclear industry. This diversity is essential because nuclear and radiological safety require multidisciplinary, cross-sectoral, and international cooperation. So the ambition of WiN Safety is to promote a strong culture of safety, security, and responsibility by encouraging knowledge sharing, capacity building, and innovation in safety-related practice. At the same time, it's aimed to increase the visibility, participation and influence of women in decision-making process related to nuclear safety. So WiN Safety also contribute to sustainable development by supporting the safe and secure use of nuclear technology in health, energy, industry, agriculture, and environment protection by empowering women professionals and promoting diversity of perspective. It enhances institutional performance, public trust, and resilience in the nuclear sector worldwide. The mission of WiN Safety is therefore clear: to promote excellence in nuclear and radiological safety by empowering women professionals, strengthening cooperation, and advancing knowledge, leadership, and innovation in safety-related fields worldwide. So in practical terms, WiN Safety will focus on three key objectives: to strengthen international cooperation among women experts in safety, to promote capacity building, mentoring, and leadership development, and to support the dissemination of best practice and innovation in nuclear and radiological safety. In conclusion, WiN Safety represents a new chapter built on the strong foundation of WinPre. It reflects a broader vision, stronger ambition, and deeper commitment to making women not only actor but leader of nuclear and radiological safety worldwide. Thank you very much, and you have the floor, Georgia.
Thank you, Khadija. Thank you really much. Okay, now we are going to pass to the other group that is Women in Nuclear Radiopharmaceuticals. I think Aruna couldn't be here today online, so Eva, could you say a few words for her?
Okay, so unfortunately, Aruna couldn't make it today, so allow me to say a few words on her behalf. So, what is WiN Pharmaceuticals? The main purpose is to support, promote, and empower women working in the radiopharmaceutical sciences and to achieve their success on their own terms. The group strives to provide opportunities for female scientists to connect and support each other. And the vision is to shape the future of women in pharmaceutical sciences by providing opportunities for development and fostering valuable connections. Within this group, you get a lot of support for each other, and the main areas that are covered by radiopharmaceutical sciences are the production of radioisotopes using nuclear reactors, cyclotrons, accelerators, generators, and other emerging methods, for example, targetry. Then pharmaceutical development, for example, radioisotope extraction, purification, new design of new radiopharmaceuticals, novel biological agents and lead molecules, radio labeling procedures, preclinical and clinical evaluations, including radiobiology. And for radiopharmacy, they look at different aspects for radiopharmaceutical production, quality control, transport, and use. And they also cover regulations for radiation protection and medicine regulations applicable to radioisotopes and radiopharmaceuticals, including education and academic programs. So they also conduct group activities. They try to increase the network and to develop flat platforms for effective communication amongst the members. They organize technical, educational, and professional development seminars and webinars. They have a mentoring program. They promote the public recognition of achievements of the members to inspire future generations. They try to secure industrial partnerships for sponsoring recognition awards for young scientists, and they participate in research seminars to form young scientists, and they also conduct roundtable discussions. So this is WiN Radiopharmaceuticals. Please check our website how to join.
Thank you, Eva, and thank you, Aruna, for the commitment. Now we are moving forward with Women in Nuclear Medicine with their leader, Musa. Musa, over to you. Yes.
Dear President Medina, dear technical leader Eva, dear leaders and your new leaders, dear communication team, it's my pleasure to participate at this relevant webinar. First of all, I give best wishes to all incredible women working in the nuclear field. WiN, Women in Nuclear Medicine, was launched in October 21 in the International WiN Global Conference. And the first webinar was launched in February 2022. And this year we celebrate the 4th anniversary for WiN. What WiN in WiN nuclear medicine? Nuclear medicine uses tiny amounts of radio tracers material called radiopharmaceutical. This allows doctors to reveal how tissue and organs are functioning, helping to give a good diagnosis, a functional diagnosis, several months before radiological diagnosis, and also allow us to treat. State of the art of nuclear medicine is theranostic, evolving at high speed. Theranostic consists using the same tracer for diagnosis and treatment. We just change the isotope. We use gamma emitter and positron emitter for diagnosis, and beta minus and alpha and electron Auger for therapy. The objective of our WiN medicine is to continue to raise up the voice of women in nuclear medicine and in health sector, to promote gender equality, young generation engagement and promotion, and to promote and innovate in nuclear medicine and new technique to give webinars in new techniques in nuclear medicine. Actually, currently we have two co-leaders, Professor Mokowala. She is professor in nuclear medicine, and she works in a great department of theranostic. And we have also a second co-leader, Professor Karen Jones. Professor Karen Jones firstly was a technologist, and now she is professor and researcher in Adelaide University in Australia. WiNMe is use radiopharmaceutical material and for diagnosis and treatment, and it's one of application of nuclear. So we can organize webinars in nuclear medicine, but also with I am member of WiN for Peace, and also I can collaborate with WiN for Peace, WiN Radiopharmacy, WiN Innovation, because nuclear medicine is every month we have a new tracer and a new application. And with WiN Safety, WiN Morocco, I am member of WiN Morocco and member of WiN Africa. If you want to collaborate with WiN Medicine, you are welcome. All health sector, nuclear medicine, radiotherapists, technologists, radiophysicists, radiopharmacists, and we have a coordinator from Mauritius, a young generation. He is one of a young generation of WiN medicine groups. And if you want to join us, don't hesitate, and you are welcome to join nuclear medicine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Musa. Okay, moving forward, now we are going to hearing Viviana from Women in Nuclear Security.
Thank you so much, Georgia. Very happy to be here. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. As Georgia said, I am Viviana Espinosa Moreno. I'm the new lead of WiN Security. And for WiN and for me, it's a pleasure to be part of this new chapter, this new era of collaboration. As Eva mentioned, one of the key prerequisites, let's say, for using nuclear technology peacefully and ensuring that, of course, society can benefit from it and trust, most important on it, is guaranteeing that technology is not misused to cause any harm to the society. So this is why nuclear security is so important for us, and why the human element within nuclear security is critical. And we cannot depend sometimes just on technology, no? So the effectiveness of nuclear security will depend, of course, of we humans and we professionals on inclusive decision making, on diverse perspectives, and of course, well-prepared and competent workforce. As probably some of you know, women in the nuclear sector, and especially in nuclear security, have been widely underrepresented. And research suggests, not just research, but just organize a workshop on nuclear security, and then you will see that women represent less than the 20%, and in some specific areas, even less. So what we want to do? So within the group, we want to highlight those female experts and role models across all nuclear security areas. We want to connect these women because sometimes we don't know each other. So this is very important for us also that all organizations know that there are female experts out there in this area. And we want to do this through leadership, capacity building, and of course, professional exchange. We want to promote nuclear security as a credible and interdisciplinary career that integrates technical, operational, and policy fields. Sometimes I have here in many conferences that people has no idea, or especially young professionals have no idea that nuclear security is a field or a career to pursue. So I think it's very important that the group also focus on attracting this new generation. And of course, we want to also support organizations and the individuals within this organization to make positive changes within their workplaces to make it more inclusive, more open, and more supportive toward these initiatives. We aim to be interdisciplinary group. As I mentioned, nuclear security is very interdisciplinary, sorry. We have different sub areas like cybersecurity, transport security, response, advanced technology, radioactive source security. So it's a very interesting interdisciplinary subject that can grow also from all of the disciplines and academic backgrounds of the people joining the sector. So we encourage all the amazing professionals here in this call today, senior and young professionals from the different regions, to join the group, and from the different stages of their careers. Of course, young people pursuing or seeking a career path are also very invited to join the group. And as other group leaders mentioned, we will have various activities that will include, of course, webinars like this one, regional events, since I hope that we are more present in the regions. Of course, mentorship, the development of joint materials to support organizations and individuals, and promotion and professional development opportunities. So thank you so much for the space, and I look forward to this amazing new chapter.
Thank you, Viviana. Great. Okay, moving forward, now we are going to hear from Doreen from Women in Nuclear Finance. Doreen?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Georgia, for hosting, Melina and Ava for including this new chapter called Women in Nuclear Finance. So my name is Doreen Apasundra, And as a background, I run an independent financial consultancy, having spent many years doing project financing. Before I describe a little bit more about women in nuclear finance, I'm going to read two quotes, one from the World Nuclear Association that says, "A nuclear power plant is no different to that of any large infrastructure project. However, there are several features specific to nuclear projects that present unique considerations to investors, including technical complexity, political, regulatory risks, liabilities, and high fixed to variable cost ratios." Now that is clearly a mouthful, and clearly it shows the complexity, but also the breadth against building a nuclear power facility, whether it's a small modular reactor or one of the large gigawatt scales. And that's why we need financing across the entire scale. And so when we spoke, Ava and I met in London in July, and we said, let's have a group that identifies the type of financing structures that are out there, and also be a platform for everyone to learn what kind of financing structures there are out there. And it doesn't matter whether you are an investor or a banker or someone who knows or does not want to do anything to do with finance. Ultimately, finance still influences whether it's nuclear in medicine, and whether it's nuclear installations or innovations, definitely security and legal. So the aim of this group is to work across all the different women in nuclear groups with the idea of, firstly, being a gender inclusive group. Now, I'm just going to share, hopefully, if it comes up. Do you see my screen? Just to give you an idea of who comprises women in nuclear. Right now, we have 3 partners. One is Miller Insurance, the second is White & Case, the legal firm, and the third is Westinghouse. And the reason why these 3 partners were chosen is specifically because we need all the sectors of disciplines, knowledge, in order to finance and make a nuclear facility work. So that's the gender inclusiveness. And then you might want to ask, why do we need to have men in a women's group? And the answer is very clear, because we all need to collaborate across the board. Secondly, we talked about it being multidisciplinary. There's also multi-technologies. Finally, the main drive is to coalesce, share, and bring knowledge together, and then to be a source of information, not just for the end stage when financing is needed, but across the nuclear life cycle. We aim to look at land or offshore nuclear, gigawatt to SMRs or even micro reactors, and of course within fission and fusion. So when we come to summarize why we need women in nuclear finance, it's twofold. One, to be a member to learn, and secondly, to be a partner to share knowledge. Ultimately, the aim of Women in Nuclear Finance is to set up multiple events, hybrid mostly, so that everyone always has an opportunity to join and participate in the conversation, regardless of where you are. We had our inaugural webinar in December, and we launched at the World Nuclear Exhibition in Paris. So I welcome you all to join us and to raise any questions directly with me as the lead or with any of our co-partners that have joined us. Thank you.
Thank you, Doreen. Really inspiring words. Okay, moving forward, now we are going to hear from Amira, who is the leader of Women in Nuclear Applications. Amira, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Melina. Thank you, Eva, for including our new group of expertise, which is Women in Nuclear Application. I'm Amira, and as you can see in the screen, this is my bios. I have been working in nuclear field, especially in environmental remediation and pollution control using radiation technology, and To be honest, over my career, I have seen how nuclear application can offer a smart and safe, sustainable solution in many areas. And in fact, this technology can protect our environment, can tackle climate change, and also support sustainable development. So also I have also seen how this field opened the door for different exciting opportunities for research, for career innovation, and also for international collaboration. But to be honest, also at the same time, I have noticed that there are a few women in this field. It isn't because there are a lack of talent, no, but because many women and also young people aren't aware about what this technology can do for sustainability. So this is one of the reasons that WiN Global decided to establish this new group of expertise. And the objective of this group is, first of all, to raise awareness, to share knowledge, and to inspire more women and young professionals, young generation to explore how nuclear application can be used for a sustainable future. So this group will be focused in different exciting areas, starting by environment and climate change action, for example, reducing greenhouse gases, cleaning pollution, managing waste. Another field also in agriculture and food safety by treating wastewater, improving crops, ensuring safe food. Also another thing by development of sustainable materials that's now, you know, plastic recycling and circular economy, and some other eco-friendly products can be used by industrial in many energy application and for a cleaner and a safe and more efficient environment. So this group, who can join this group? This group can be joined, as Eva said at the beginning, for all women in nuclear members, for all people who are curious to learn more and to grow, for students, for young professionals, for engineering, for chemists, for physicists, for anyone passionate about making a difference. And also because just like many other fields, this group of expertise will grow with collaboration, with interdisciplinary idea, and together we can learn more, we can innovate, we can also create a real impact for sustainable future. So I warmly invite you here to join our new group, which is Women in Nuclear Application. And let's explore, let's share, and build a better world together. And thank you.
Thank you, Amira, for your words. Okay, moving forward now, we are going to hear from Nuria, the leader of Women in Nuclear Field.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. It's a pleasure to be here to introduce WiN Fuel. It's a new initiative within WiN Global, so we can say that we are launching it today. As you all know, nuclear energy plays a fundamental role in today's energy landscape. And we could say that the nuclear fuel cycle is like the structural link between nuclear generation and the broader energy system. So understanding each step of the fuel's lifetime is essential to ensuring safety, efficiency, and sustainability. The fuel cycle includes different stages like uranium mining and mining, conversion, enrichment, fuel fabrication, and then the fuel operation in the reactor, and then the spent fuel can go to storage, reprocessing, recycling, and all these stages are connected or are interconnected, and each of these steps requires a highly specialized knowledge and coordinated expertises. So this is precisely where WiNfield group comes in, launched by WiN Global and with the support of ENUSA. There are just a few fuel manufacturing facilities in Europe. One is in UK, France, Germany, Sweden, and Spain. The company that manufactures in Spain is called ENUSA, where I work. So in ENUSA, we cover almost all the stages of the nuclear fuel cycle. We have the factory in Salamanca and the nuclear engineering in Madrid. Our business areas, we are uranium supply or design and engineering. We are specialized in designing, analyzing, and optimizing reactor cores. Manufacturing, we manufacture for Spanish and European nuclear power plants, PWR or BWR or VVER. And we also have services in power plants like handling fresh or irradiated fuels or fuels inspection. So we could say that our mission, like the mission of WiN Fuel Group, is to cover fuel technical scope of the fuel lifetime, from uranium supply and engineering design to manufacturing, plant services, and waste management. Of course, it will be a pleasure to be coordinated with the WiN decommission group. And we want to create a space where women interested in the nuclear field can connect, can collaborate, and grow professionally. So who can join us? Basically, any woman interested in the nuclear field who wants to exchange knowledge. And we are also looking for another partnership and welcoming organizations from around the world. So if, just let me finish saying that if any of you have any doubts about joining or not this group or any other group, I would like to really encourage you to do so. I believe this is a unique opportunity to be in an environment where women at different stages of their career in the nuclear sector want to connect and share technical knowledge. So if you want to join the groups, you can do it through the WiN Global web. And that's it. Thank you very much for your attention, and I look forward to continuing this journey together.
Thank you, Nuria. Thank you. Okay, now we are moving forward with women in nuclear reactors with their leader, Sanji. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Sang-hee Kang from KHNP in South Korea. I'm honored to wrap up today's presentations by introducing our group, WiN Reactors. Our group's official name is the WiN Reactors Group of Expertise. We are an expert group under WiN Global dedicated to advancing the safe, inclusive, and responsible global deployment of nuclear reactors with a special focus on SMR. And our primary focus is to address the multidimensional challenges of the reactor ecosystem. While technical innovation is key, successful deployment also requires sound regulatory frameworks, effective policy coordination, and public trust. WiN Reactors focused on supporting leadership development and mentoring for women professionals, and facilitating international knowledge sharing on reactor policy, technology, and regulation. Promoting inclusive and responsible deployment through global collaboration and professional development. We welcome women professionals at all career stages, from senior experts to early career professionals. Our members represent diverse fields, including policy, technology, regulation, finance, and public engagement. By bringing diverse perspectives together, we can ensure that nuclear reactors contribute effectively to global climate neutrality and energy security. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to collaborating with you in WiN reactors. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're moving forward with Women in Nuclear Transport with the leader, Elisa, that is here.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elisa Penda. Let me introduce me very quickly. So I seconded by Orano Nuclear Services and Packages at WINT, so World Nuclear Transport Institute, since 2023. I am in charge of the Secretariat of Regulation and Policy and Front-End Committee. I also work I have more than 20 years operational experience in the transport sector. Today is my first launching of this group. I will explain what we would like to join WiN Global and to launch a transport expertise group. You know, every year, almost 20 million of shipment of radioactive and nuclear material take place worldwide, supporting the medicine industry and the nuclear fuel cycle. I would like to remind you that it's very simple, but sometimes some people forgot this. Without transport, there is no nuclear. That's why we would like to show and to excuse me, to launch this initiative and to dedicate a transport expertise group for women working in the radioactive and nuclear transport fields. As you know, today the global interest of nuclear energies grow, and the transport community face increasing pressure. Maintaining safety and security excellence, managing workforce and shortage and responsibility to new expectations. We already support partner with WINT, so World Nuclear Transport Institute. We were representing over 40 members in the logistic and transport area. And we spoke with the CEO of WINT. He supports us to launch this transport working group expertise. Sorry, I mixed with other working group. Our mission is to highlight the women achieve across the world, create a multicultural networking platform, share the experience, and to work on the field internally and externally. Our vision is to become the trust global voice for women working in all aspects of Class 7 transport. how we decide to have 4 core objectives: recognition and visibility, strengthening and diversifying the workforce, advocacy and demystification, personal and professional development. We want to support the community across the nuclear field. And so we are still in the process for validating the roadmap with the initial group, because we discussed from few women to start and to launch this group. We will come back from you in the next weeks to give you some information about the roadmap, about the workshop that we plan to launch in this transport expertise group. And I would like to remind you to join to this transport expertise group, and also to keep in mind that without transport there is no nuclear. Thank you.
Thank you, Elisa. Wishing the best for all of the new groups, and we wish you all the growth also. So now we have the last one, that is Women in Nuclear Decommissioning. This is also a new group, and we are currently looking for the leader of this group. So watch out if you are interested in being the leader or the co-leader of this new group, Women in Nuclear Decommissioning. You can reach out to Eva or get in contact with us to be part of this also new and exciting new group of expertise. Okay, so far so good. And remember that if you have questions, you can add them in the Q&A box, and we are going to be responding the questions in a few minutes. Before that, I just want to respond this that I think is there is a question regarding that. Okay, I'm interested in one of the group of expertise. How can I apply, or how can I know more about one of the groups? So I'm going to show you how to apply step by step right now. So you can see my screen that I'm now in the homepage of womeninnuclear.org. You can see it? Okay, great. Once you are here in our page, you have to go to the Group of Expertise tab that is here, okay, in the corner. You click there in the Group of Expertise tab, and you will see all the information about the Group of Expertise. So you can search for each of them, and you can select the one you are interested on. For example, WiN for Peace. So I'm interested in WiN for Peace. I want to read more for WiN for Peace. I can check it out, the page, the creation of the group, the mission, the role, what is important this group, what are the objectives, and then you will have at the end the leadership, and we have her, or marvelous Eva, for example. And here at the end of the page, you will have this section that is membership application. So for join any group of expertise, you can click on this link that says complete the membership application form, and this will open a form for being part of the group. So here you will be able to add your information, and the leader or co-leader will contact you for being part of the group. Okay? So far, so good? Nice. Okay, so now we can have a couple minutes for the Q&As. I think we have a couple of questions here that Steffi sent me, so I will read them. And please, if you have another question, you can add it in the Q&A section right now. So we have one question from Chadara Candy, and I think this could be for Melina. So Melina, if you're there, you can answer this question. Chada asks, I'm a member of WiN Canada, and I don't see or hear about WiN Global much. How can we ensure there is more representation or collaboration between WiN Canada and WiN Global?
Thank you very much, Georgia, and thank you for this very relevant question. As you know, our chapters are our pillars at every corner of the world. We are happy to confirm that we have a close collaboration and interaction with WiN Canada and her president, Ayman. So it is key, if you don't have the contact details or if you are not in touch with the WiN Canada leadership, that we can facilitate those contacts and that you provide these proposals. In fact, WiN Global will shortly share a new survey with all the chapters to collect these ideas to strengthen the collaboration and the representation of all chapters, and how can WiN Global also somehow internationalize some initiatives that we know, as it is the case of WiN Canada, that they are really enriching and successful, and we want to bring these ideas and these initiatives to our global community. So hopefully I'm replying to your question. Thank you again.
Thank you, Melina. And also, I invite all of you to follow WiN Global social media accounts. We share a lot of information about WiN Global there, and you can interact and get to know more about what are WiN Global doing every day. That is a lot. So follow our social media. Steffi could send the link for our social media channels in the chat right now. Okay. So let's go with another question. Maybe this one could be directed to Eva. It says, what will be our responsibilities or contributions when we join a group of experts? Can individuals in mid-career join such groups?
Okay, let me answer a second question first. Of course, anybody, as I said during my speech, anybody is free to join. Just identify the subject area, and if you relate to that subject area, or if you are interested in expanding your knowledge about a particular subject area, please join that particular group. What was the beginning again? Sorry, can you read that again?
Yeah, the first part was, what will be our responsibilities or
the responsibilities. Okay. Well, I can talk for my WiN for Peace group. I appreciate if members are active, if they are motivated to join the group, if they can add to the activities and not just be passive. But of course, that will also, I understand that people have limited time for extra activities like this one. So I do expect a certain involvement, and also, for example, helping with organizing webinars, identifying speakers, moderating a webinar, or even holding a webinar as a speaker, for example. That's what we do in my group. Importantly, in order to get the most out of it, it's important that you are active. Of course, you can just lean back and hope that things will happen. But I think you will get really the most out of it if you get heavily involved and are active and contribute and support the others and receive support from the others. So a certain amount of activity would be useful both for your benefit and for the benefit of the group. In terms of responsibilities, there are no legal responsibilities, no financial responsibilities, but learning opportunities. So these are really excellent learning opportunities for everybody. And as I said, it's a win-win. And I could not think of any disadvantages for joining. And you can join several groups as well, in case you have several subject areas, like Nuzha mentioned during her speech. She's the leader of the WiN Medicine group, but she's also a member of WiN for Peace. I hope this answers your question.
Perfect. Thank you, Eva. Okay, there is another question that was from Samrin, but I think we already take that. That was how we can join some specific group. So I already showcased that you can go to the WiN Global website, click on Group of Expertise, and then you will have a list of all the group of expertise. And also you will have a link to access to a specific form to enter your information, and you will be contacted by a leader or a co-leader. And just to mention, if anyone have the doubt, we are updating the information regarding the group of expertise. So you are going to be able to see in a few days in the website more information about each group. We are going to be updating the videos in our YouTube channel. We are going to be making campaigns and publication in our social media channels regarding the group of expertise. So you will be hearing about us a lot. And also we are here to support all the leaders and co-leaders in case you need any specific support from the communications team to reinforce the communication and the invitation to participate in your groups. So, well, with that said, I think we don't have any other question. So thank you all for all the questions.
There's one more from Catherine Shelton.
I
And
can
also
see.
the WiN chapter within the form Georgia just showed. I think it's not the WiN chapter, but the WiN for Peace. She showed the WiN for Peace registration form. And Catherine, that's hi. There are many country chapters. How do expert groups interact with them? With all different chapters, I'm wondering about coordination of actions. So, of course, we do have many different chapters, and our members, the members of the groups, are also come from chapters. So automatically there is an interaction between the chapters and the groups. But this is more, it's not a really coordinated interaction, but I think any chapter members who are interested in the activities of the groups of expertise can join them at any time. So although we don't have this formal interaction, it is kind of informal. Okay, and Sana, and that's just a comment. Thank you for that, Sana. And Lancina, good afternoon. Lancina To from Burkina Faso. Good afternoon. I hope you are doing well. Maybe I'm the only man with you in this webinar. I'm a man and founder of WiN in Burkina Faso. I'm the founder, not the president. My question is it possible to propose another group of expertise? Dear Lancina, we collaborate on different things, and of course, you can propose another group. Let's just be mindful. We should not just, it's not a matter of having too many groups. And sometimes one can summarize the activities of several groups in one group. So unless you have identified an area that is really missing in our groups, let me know what is in mind. You have my email address. Contact me directly, please. Okay, I think this is all what I can see, and I hope we have answered all questions.
Great. Okay. So thank you for all the questions, and thank you, Eva, for the responses, and Melina also. Okay, now we are going to take a group photo of us. So if you can smile, and Steffi will take the photo.
Please open your cameras.
Okay, Steffi, you tell us.
Okay, ready, one. And I will take another.
Do you want me to stop sharing?
Yes, please.
Okay. I know you so well.
Okay, another one. Thank you so much. You are great.
Thank you, Steffi. thank you all for being here. I will leave the floor to Eva for the closing words and closing remarks. This was a wonderful experience with all of you, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, all speakers. Thank you, all participants. Thank you to our amazing team who have organized this event. I hope you found it as interesting and as inspiring as me. I hope we have provided you for a lot of food for thought. Just think of how you can get involved, in which one of the groups you can get involved. Follow our LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook channels to learn about upcoming events. And I look forward to many of you joining. And I hope the membership forms will now be filled by all of you, and you will find a group that suits your experience and your expectations. So, without any further ado, a big thank you. I wish you a nice rest of the day, and I look forward to future cooperation.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to
Bye.
meet you all.